Welcome to NT Coins World. If you're passionate about coins and love diving deep into the rich history, unique designs, and exciting collector stories, you've come to the right place. Today, we're exploring three fascinating coins from the Roosevelt Dimes series: the 1968D, the 1974D, and the 1975 Roosevelt Dimes. These coins may seem common at first glance, but they hold significant value for collectors and numismatists alike. Stick around as we uncover their historical context, design features, mintage details, market value, and intriguing errors. Let's get started. 1968D Roosevelt Dime. The 1968D Roosevelt Dime was struck at the Denver Mint, which is indicated by the D mint mark found on the reverse side of the coin. This dime holds historical significance as part of the post-silver era. In 1965, dimes transitioned from a 90% silver composition to a copper-nickel-clad composition. The 1968D continues this trend with a composition of 75% copper and 25% nickel, surrounding a pure copper core. The coin features the classic Roosevelt dime design created by John R. Sinek. On the obverse, you'll find the profile of Franklin D. Roosevelt, honoring his legacy as a leader and his role in establishing the March of Dimes. The reverse displays a torch flanked by an olive branch and an oak branch, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. In terms of mintage, over 480 million 1968D dimes were produced, making it a common coin. Despite its high mintage, collectors seek high-grade examples, particularly those graded MS65 and above. These coins can fetch $10 to $30 or more depending on condition. One exciting aspect of the 1968D dime is its potential errors. Look for coins with missing mint marks, die cracks, or misaligned strikes, as these can significantly boost their value. Collectors appreciate the 1968D for its historical context and role in the evolution of modern coinage. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced numismatist, this coin is a must-have for a Roosevelt dime collection. The 1968D Roosevelt dime is an essential coin for collectors, offering a blend of historical significance and numismatic intrigue. Historical context. The year 1968 was a pivotal time in American history. The United States was grappling with the Vietnam War, the Civil Rights Movement, and the aftermath of significant cultural shifts in the 1960s. In the coin world, the U.S. Mint was refining its post-silver era operations. After 1964, dimes transitioned from a 90% silver composition to a copper-nickel-clad design. By 1968, the Denver Mint was well into producing these clad coins, ensuring enough circulation to meet the growing economy's demands. This marked an era of modernization for the U.S. Mint, as it adopted advanced machinery and technology for mass production. Design features. The obverse of the 1968D dime features a profile of Franklin D. Roosevelt, designed by John R. Sinek. Roosevelt's portrait faces left, accompanied by the inscriptions, "Liberty, in God We Trust," and the minting year, 1968. Below the portrait, Sinek's initials, JS, can be found. The reverse depicts a torch symbolizing liberty, flanked by an olive branch for peace and an oak branch for strength. The inscriptions United States of America, A Pluribus Unum, and One Dime encircle the design. The Denver Mint Mark D is prominently displayed on the obverse just above the date. This feature is critical for identifying the coin's origin. Mintage. The Denver Mint produced over 480 million Roosevelt dimes in 1968. This large mintage number makes the coin relatively common, especially in circulated conditions. However, uncirculated coins and those with high-grade certifications are more desirable among collectors. Market value. The value of a 1968D Roosevelt dime depends on its condition. Circulated examples typically hold their face value, but coins in higher grades such as MS65 or MS66 can fetch $5 to $15. Proof-like coins or those with full bands designation, a mark of sharp detail in the torch's bands, can command even higher prices, often exceeding $50. Errors and varieties. The 1968D dime is known for several errors that intrigue collectors. Off-center strikes. Coins struck off-center by 5% to 50% are sought after, with values ranging from $10 to $100, depending on the degree of misalignment. Double dies. Some 1968D dimes exhibit doubling on the obverse or reverse, particularly in the lettering or torch. These errors can significantly increase the coin's value, sometimes exceeding $200. Clipped planchets. Coins with a portion missing due to a miscut planchet are also collectible. Collector interest. The 1968 D. Roosevelt dime remains a favorite among collectors due to its affordability, accessibility, and historical context. Completing a date and mint set of Roosevelt dimes often begins with coins like this, making it an excellent entry point for beginners. 1974 D. Roosevelt dime. The 1974 D. Roosevelt dime is another standout in the series. Minted in Denver, it carries the D mint mark prominently displayed on the reverse. Like its predecessors, this coin is part of the copper-nickel-clad composition era, which replaced silver in U.S. dimes. The design remains consistent with John R. Sinek's original artwork. Franklin D. Roosevelt's left-facing portrait graces the obverse with "Liberty, in God we trust," and the date inscribed. The reverse features the iconic torch, olive branch, and oak branch, symbolizing the ideals Roosevelt championed during his presidency. With over 569 million coins minted, the 1974 D dime is readily available. However, collectors focus on finding examples in pristine condition. Coins graded MS-66 or higher can command premiums, often ranging from $20 to $50 or more at auction. Error coins are particularly fascinating for this year. Look out for double die errors, off-center strikes, and weak strikes. Such anomalies make the coin more desirable among collectors. The 1974 D dime reflects the enduring legacy of Roosevelt dimes as a reliable and iconic coin in everyday circulation. Its wide availability makes it a great starting point for new collectors, while high-grade and error coins offer a challenge for advanced numismatists. 1974 D. Roosevelt dime. The 1974 D. Roosevelt dime is another fascinating coin, reflecting the continued evolution of the U.S. Mint and the resilience of American coinage. Historical context. In 1974, the United States faced significant economic challenges, including rising inflation and the aftermath of the 1973 oil crisis. Despite these difficulties, the U.S. Mint continued to produce billions of coins to meet the demands of commerce. The Denver Mint played a crucial role in this effort, ensuring a steady supply of dimes and other denominations. Design features. The design of the 1974 D. Roosevelt dime remains consistent with the series. John R. Sinek's portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt dominates the obverse. The inscriptions "Liberty, in God we trust," and 1974 are well positioned, with the D mint mark indicating its Denver origin. Sinek's initials JS are visible beneath Roosevelt's neck. The reverse showcases the familiar torch, olive branch, and oak branch design, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. The inscriptions encircling the design remain unchanged from previous years. Mintage. The Denver Mint produced over 568 million Roosevelt dimes in 1974, a substantial figure that ensured widespread circulation. While this makes the coin common in circulated grades, high-grade examples and those with errors hold particular value. Market value, circulated. 1974 D. Roosevelt dimes are typically worth their face value. However, uncirculated coins in grades like MS-65 can be valued between $3 and $10. Coins with the full bands designation indicating exceptional strike quality can fetch $50 or more. Errors and varieties. The 1974 D dime is known for several interesting errors. Die cracks and cuds. These occur when the die used to strike the coin cracks, resulting in raised lines or blobs of metal on the coin. Values vary based on the size and location of the error. Off-center strikes. Like the 1968 D dime, off-center strikes are collectible, with values ranging from $20 to $100. Repunched mint marks, RPM. Some 1974 D dimes feature a repunched D mint mark, a sought-after variety among collectors. Collector interest. The 1974 D Roosevelt dime appeals to a wide range of collectors. Its affordability makes it accessible, while its potential for high-grade examples and errors adds an element of excitement. Completing a set of Roosevelt dimes often involves adding this coin, making it a staple in many collections. The 1975 Roosevelt dime is unique because it was struck without a mint mark at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints. This was the standard practice for Philadelphia coins at the time, but the lack of a Denver mint mark might surprise new collectors. The composition and design follow the same specifications as earlier coins in the series. The obverse features Franklin D. Roosevelt's portrait with inscriptions of "Liberty, in God we trust," and the year 1975. On the reverse, Sinek's torch design is accompanied by "E pluribus unum." In terms of mintage, nearly 587,001,975 dimes were struck, making it one of the more common coins in the series. While most examples are worth face value in circulated condition, high-grade uncirculated coins can fetch prices between $10 and $25. Errors play a significant role in the 1975 dime's appeal. Look for doubled dies, off-center strikes, or even missing clad layers. These errors can transform an ordinary dime into a highly valuable collector's item. The 1975 Roosevelt dime serves as a bridge between two significant events in U.S. coinage: the introduction of the bicentennial designs in 1976 and the ongoing evolution of modern coin minting techniques. It's a fascinating addition to any collection and a coin with stories to tell. The 1975 Roosevelt dime is a unique coin with an interesting place in numismatic history. Historical context. The mid-1970s were a time of transition and celebration in the United States. The country was preparing for its bicentennial in 1976, and the U.S. Mint was gearing up to produce special commemorative coins for the occasion. In 1975, however, regular coinage continued unabated, with the Philadelphia and Denver mints producing billions of coins to meet the needs of a growing population. Design features. The obverse of the 1975 Roosevelt dime features the same timeless design by John R. Sinek. Franklin D. Roosevelt's profile is accompanied by the inscriptions "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and the minting year, 1975. The absence of a mint mark on dimes produced in 1975, Philadelphia is a key identifying feature. The reverse includes the familiar torch, olive branch, and oak branch design, symbolizing America's ideals of liberty, peace, and strength. The inscriptions "United States of America," "E Pluribus Unum," and "One Dime" encircle the design. Mintage. In 1975, the Philadelphia Mint produced over 585 million Roosevelt dimes, while the Denver Mint struck over 585 million as well. These high mintage figures ensured the coin's widespread availability. Market value circulated 1975. Roosevelt dimes are generally worth face value. However, uncirculated examples in MS-65 or higher can range from $3 to $15. Full bands examples indicating a sharp strike are highly sought after and can command premiums of $50 or more. Errors and varieties. The 1975 Roosevelt dime is known for several notable errors. Missing clad layer. Some 1975 dimes were struck on planchets missing the outer clad layer, resulting in a copper-colored appearance. These errors can be valued at $100 or more. Double dies. Doubling on the obverse or reverse can significantly increase a coin's value, sometimes exceeding $200. Broad strikes and misaligned dies. These minting errors result in coins with unusual shapes or designs and are popular among error collectors. Collector interest. The 1975 Roosevelt dime is a favorite among collectors due to its high mintage and the potential for intriguing errors. Its connection to the upcoming bicentennial adds historical significance, making it a valuable addition to any collection. Thank you for joining me on this detailed journey into the world of Roosevelt dimes. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your numismatic adventure, the 1968D, 1974D, and 1975 Roosevelt dimes offer incredible stories, historical significance, and exciting opportunities for collectors. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to NT Coins World for more in-depth coin content. Until next time, keep collecting and happy hunting.